And that's not trivial either. There are a lot of good Lucinas there.
You know, Lucina, the character, very much on the rise in the past. Like, the year 2017 has been just a great year for Lucina.
Oh, yeah.
We've seen Zero pick her up in tournament. But moving away from her lately, back to solo Diddy Kong. He kind of maybe lost faith in his character.
Yeah.
And went Lucina versus, like, Allies Mario a couple of high-profile times.
But then he realized, hey, it's Diddy Kong. I don't need to play any other character.
Exactly. But that still means that Lucina is certainly viable, certainly very strong.
Oh, yeah. I'd say she's even top 10. Very good character. Especially against Cloud.
And working this neutral right now is Tyroy. A little bit of kind of a misstep there, running off the stage unexpectedly.
Ooh. Ooh! I think he might have actually used the invincibility on up B to avoid the second hit, which would have killed him. That's insane.
Very sneaky.
You'll have to like look back at the replay of that. I'm not sure if that actually happened or if it just missed, but it looked to me like he upped the intangibility out of it, because that goes intangible on frame 1.
Well, either way, if he couldn't up B there, if the up B wasn't that fast, he would have been in position to get hit by that falling climb hazard. And that would have been an excellent trade here for Jimmy, but as it stands, he's taken more damage.
Yeah, you'll also see Tyroy, when he's trying to build damage, he'll try to combo more vertically and knock Cloud back into the air so he can continue the juggle. And then, once he gets to this percent where his hits are sending Cloud a reasonable distance, he'll try to force Cloud off stage so he can get the Gimp.
Yeah, these anti-Cloud strategies are working in full force here for Tyroy. And rushing now with the forward air, I don't think there's any chance. And Jimmy knows it. Going to fall to the 2 stock of Tyroy.
Yeah, Tyroy definitely has become familiar with this matchup in recent times. He is ready to take on any Cloud.
Looking very good in this game 1. Jimmy is on the he's like back to the drawing board right now. You see him like really thinking about what he wants to do. And he's gonna stick with Cloud, go to Town and City.
Because Jimmy does have a Falcon, doesn't he?
Yeah, Falcon was his original main.
Although I'm not sure that would fare much better against Lucina. We'll just have to wait and see.
Both very gimpable characters to Fire Emblems.
Right.
Oh! And there's the aggressive Jimmy that didn't really come out to play as much as we'd like, maybe.
Yep, now he's angry.
Zero. Yeah, looking to just end a stock in an instant.
Yeah, I mean, he has beaten Ned before, so he can just instantly end a stock.
And the disadvantage save for both of these characters is pretty bad.
Right.
Versus each other. So, like, they'll just trade juggles left and right, and we're seeing that right now here. But, ooh, this is scary. Okay, Jimmy gonna sneak out.
And that was a scary upbeat down, too. If Tyroy had tried to, like, jump or something, he might have died. Ooh.
Oh, okay. Aggressive Jimmy strikes again, and that buys him the stock.
Yeah, he would have been dead otherwise. Ooh, that was a little too aggressive, though. Oh, he almost recovered too.
That was too aggressive.
If it wasn't for if it wasn't for the like heightened floor on Town and City though, he would have made it back because he got limit right at the end and got the animation off. He just fell a little too far. But hey, this is looking a lot better.
But he could have been just slightly less aggressive by using neutral air, and he would have recovered in time to have the limit and maybe not even need to burn it.
And yeah.
And this is big damage coming out here.
Jimmy. Ooh, no invincibility. Oh, okay, yeah, he just double jumps back quick. What? What?
Barely not enough to take the stock.
He gets
Excellent survival.
half a meter back, though.
Yeah, that's not at all awful trade here for Jimmy. He's got his meter basically already completed. And he is in the driver's seat here in game 2.
You've got to be nervous as Jimmy here, though, because if you make one big mistake, your stock is over. But there you go.
Doesn't need to.
Reaction.
Limit climb hazard on deck. High enough percent. Lucina pretty light.
Yep.
All adds up to 1 victory here.
Town and City as well.
And it is 1 apiece. Tyroy is his turn to respond.
But this also means if Tyroy... Oh, okay, Tyroy's just going bail. Yeah, stick to your guns, I guess. Literally.
Nice. Nice pun.
Thanks. I worked really hard on it. All right,
Game 3.
We're going to Lilac Cruz because Bayo can do some crazy stuff here. Her guns go at a slightly upward angle, which means on flat stages, it only really zones well kind of slightly in front of you, whereas on Lilac, because of the slanted and tilting of the stage, you can just kind of shoot the guns parallel to the floor, and that makes it a crazy zoning option.
But we blinked and Tyroy took 75% basically.
Big
damage in like the early 30 seconds here from this cloud.
Yeah, you can kind of see why Tyroy does not enjoy this matchup. Oh wow, he even edge canceled that, and Tyroy was able to chase him regardless.
But at least forcing limit to be used here. And again!
Excellent DI. He DI'd in to go too far behind Cloud for that move to connect.
To be clear, by in you mean towards the blast zone.
Yes.
To the right.
Like,
inwards from the move, and that will save Tyroy's stock when it was going to be another trade. If I go down, I'm taking you with me. Climb hazards have not paid off for Jimmy. And that's just simply due to the excellent survival DI and awareness of Tyroy.
Yeah. I mean, basically anybody lesser would just die to these, but once you've played enough Cloud, you kind of start to get used to even his weirdest options.
The limit burned again here. Jimmy may not need it to take the stock, but Tyroy gonna try to remove any chance.
Oh, that back air almost worked. Oh, Lilac Cruz saved Tyroy there. The slant not allowing Jimmy to hit the rising up air. And
he's not going to go for the suicide
yeah,
that time.
That would not be a good idea.
Up throw? Not going to do it yet. I was curious if it would be kill throw range, but neutral air not going to do it from the far side of Lilac either.
Getting some extra percent in with those guns.
It's optimization.
Yep. If you can recover, why not just...
You can recover and force in the shield, which can mess up their tempo, but...
Oh, wow. I think that was Lilac Cruz forcing Cloud's hurt box above the down tilt, but...
Ooh, that witch time not going to find the mark, and that's Jimmy staying alive. And looking for these aggressive back airs once again. And like you said before, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Keep throwing out that move. Seals the game.
That dash attack was crazy. The spacing on that so that it would hit his shield, but still put you outside of Cloud's grab range is incredibly precise. And that won him the game. I'm impressed.
That's also a thing to note, is that sometimes people get in the pattern of, if you land a move on my shield, I'm going to grab. That's not optimal a lot of the time.
Yeah, Bayo can definitely play with that instinct a lot too. Like, if you do rising forward air, a lot of the times you'll get like bumped outside of any character's grab range. Ooh.
That blade beam was an option.
Yeah, I mean, it worked out okay for him. He didn't get punished.
He shielded like the early hit of the heel slide, and then just dropped shield because he knows he can only get hit by it once, and started the up tilt before Tyroy even started pressing the second hit, a heel slide. Yep,
heel slide is a risky option.
I just don't see people punish it that way often.
Yeah,
interesting, the reaction from here, Jimmy looking good.
Uh-oh. This could be big, though. Okay, he's not going to go for any sort of crazy options, just kind of goes for a standard combo, but it's going to put on a lot of damage.
Takes the lead back.
Yep.
2 strings later.
Ooh. Alright, now he gets some weird Trump option here.
But the roll's buffered.
He covered the buffered roll, too. He covered basically every option with that, like, back air. Yep. Sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't.
That's a have it all, lose it all moment for Jimmy. Thought he had a forward smash in his sights. Instead, it's going to be Tyroy taking the stock again and looking to take a 3-1 victory here if he can finish off Jimmy's second stock.
Oh.
And what do you got? What do you got? Okay.
Yep. That is way too deep. If that side B had hit, it would have won him the set, but Jimmy's DI was different than Tyroy was expecting. That is actually a rare flub on the set-ending combo from Tyroy. Jimmy knows. He's played this game before. He understands not to do what you'd expect at the last moment.
Very important here for Jimmy because he needs to keep his tournament life alive. He wants another shot at 0. Tyroy has not had a shot at 0 all day.
Yeah.
And that's what this set is worth. Not to mention, you know, of course, the money involved.
Right, 2nd and 3rd. And also, like, power ranking placements as well. A silver and a bronze is a big difference. And Jimmy does not want to give up quite yet. Whew. Good DI down.
Jimmy's playing nice and slow right now, just using really like some Ned-inspired movement here.
Trying to read an air dodge and finish the game off, but Tyroy still not biting. Uh-oh.
This is Tyroy's chance. Okay,
Yep.
not going to find it.
SDI and then DI up left. Get you out of that combo easy, and...
Pulling the trigger here is Jimmy, and that's going to force a game 5.
Yeah, I wonder who Tyroy's going to play. He's got a win and a loss apiece with Lucina and Bayonetta. And both times he won the first game and lost the second.
Normally I would say stick to your guns and your best character, and that's Bayonetta, but this is Tyroy.
Yeah.
And
He
Tyroy has
could
been
just
known,
go Fox, who knows?
Tyroy has been known to counterpick in some of the strangest ways and strangest times.
But
So
maybe
he might go Sheik.
maybe he thinks
Sheik's
it was
very
just
viable.
Battlefield. Maybe he thinks any other stage, it's his. Although he can't go back to Lilat because of MDSR.
He also had the combo flub.
Well, I wouldn't even say it's a flub. He just didn't get the read he needed.
But kind of like a Meta Knight up air string KO. If you miss it and then you fall to your death, that is a little bit on you.
Mm-hmm. Well, kinda. I mean, the SD was definitely because he went a little too deep, but he thought he had it, and Jimmy did not do as he was anticipating. Because you can't react to that, especially not when you're in the bubble and you don't get any graphical information.
Mousing over Dreamland here. And
Interesting. I guess he just wants the extra combo power.
when Tyroy picks Dreamland, he stays Bayo. This is his new duck hunt.
Yep. He's got a tree and everything.
Yep, it's not as tall. It's definitely more kawaii than the previous tree.
I mean, it's a bigger platform up there. Who knows? That top platform is a... Oh, that was a crazy cross-up from Jimmy.
And I like the follow-up platform drop up air as a true combo out of that. I like when people just mix up their bread and butter combos and they get grabs on these platforms. You don't see that happen too often, but when it does, it's nice to see.
Yeah, platform play is definitely one of the more underexplored aspects of this game.
And so we're seeing this mix between short hops and full hops from Jimmy.
Ooh, he waited a little bit so that the grab, like, the chain grab prevention didn't activate. Anyway, yeah, go back to what you're saying.
Mixing in these full hops and short hops just to react to Bayonetta's approach options and then punish accordingly with a back air or a falling up air like that.
Right, Cloud does have the mobility advantage by a long shot, so if you can use that, then hey, okay.
Gets the connect on the afterburner kick in the air, and that is very important here for Tyroy. Not only does he take the lead, take the stock, burn the limit,
and get the momentum.
And here we go.
That's it.
Yeah.
Ooh, can he make it back though? He can't.
No, he can't.
I knew it.
What a crazy string at the end there from Tyroy. Another have it all, lose it all moment, but he had the stock to give, and Jimmy did not.